Stanislav, you've done the Q&As for EB2 and IW, for L1 and other visas. What about O1 visa? So today, guys, answering your prayers, I'm going to talk with you about O1 visas and the most asked questions the past 6 months. At the end of this video, you will be able to learn how to get a free evaluation of your O1 visa. Let's go! Hello, my dear friends. My name is Stanislav Shamayev. I'm a licensed business immigration and a corporate attorney in Miami, Florida. Today, we're going to be talking about the questions that you guys sent to me on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, on X and other platforms. By the way, subscribe to my YouTube channel, smash that like button and also put the bell button so you guys don't miss my videos. Also follow me on my Instagram, the link is gonna be below this video. I got 8 questions that you guys got for me. I have my computer right here, so I'm going to be reading you questions and then getting you the answers. So question number 1, how many jobs or ways of income can I have on O1 visa? For example, can I work as a VFX artist in a company and also monetize my YouTube channel at the same time? Or do I have to apply for the second O1B visa for that? First of all, guys, there is no such a thing as the first and second O1 visa. You may have only one O1 visa. It could be O1A, O1B, doesn't really matter. But the way you will be getting your income largely depends on how you filed your petition. That's why it's very important to understand where you will be working for O1 visa and what exactly you will be doing. Because if you know you will be working for one company and that's all you're gonna do, that company is gonna get you the O1 visa, they're gonna sign the petition, give you a job offer, and you will be working on W2 as a staff member in that company. If you know, like in this example, that you will be working for a company, but you also will be monetizing your YouTube channel and maybe also working on a few other projects where you're gonna design things on the side as a consultant. That way, you may choose a few other options. Option number 1, you may have an agent in the US, a company that's gonna get all the streams of your income and distribute it to you with withholding a certain commission. Maybe 10% of your income, maybe whatever, 15, I don't know, okay, depending how you build up your contract. Or option number 2, you may have opened your own company that could be just your company or could play a role of the agent from the previous example. And then all the monetization, all the work, all the services is gonna go to your company, and then you're gonna get paid from your company from different projects. And we've done a lot of cases like this. I'm really enjoying to getting opportunities to my clients to get a company like that. Question number 2. Can I transfer my O1 visa to another employer? Absolutely. If you got in the US on O1 visa, and that happens all the time, you start working on the company and then some other companies trying to recruit you because now they see that you got an experience, you got good case going on, and they just want you in their company and give you better pay. So what do? Because your employer signed the petition for you. So this is very easy. We take your petition and refile it for the new employer. Once we get an approval, you get, first of all, 3 more years of work, and second of all, you just leave your prior employer and start working for the new one. This one is very easy, but stemming from question number 1, if it was your own company, you would be able to switch your main employers or people who give you the work, the projects, without refiling. Because remember, if you have your own company, the O1 is on your company, not those who give you work. Okay? Number 3, can we work for a company other than my O1 employer? You already know the answer to that question, because the answer is yes, absolutely, you can work in the company other than O1 employer if you have either an agent or your own company. What happens to my O1 if I'm laid off? If you're laid off or if your O1 expires, you have 60 days of grace period, meaning to find another employer. Once you leave the company or you get fired or laid off, or your status expires, we can still file a case of your O1 for another employer within 60 days of whatever event happened, get your approval, and there is no gap in your legal status. An O1 visa with a dual intent, which green card could you be transferring into? Also, how fast can that transfer happen? Guys, O1 is not a pure dual intent visa. Okay, unfortunately, it used to be like that. Not anymore. Now it's treated as a regular no dual intent or not pure dual intent visa. But it doesn't change anything. It only changes the way the embassy sees your work on O1. They want to see that you have attachment to your motherland, to the place where you live. So for the purpose of switching to a different visa, this doesn't matter, okay? What are the most popular, and let me tell you three, most popular ways to switch from O1 to the green card? Number one is, of course, EB1A. Because it has the same criteria as O1, but you need to build on whatever you had in your O1 visa. So that means that you have that base, right? Each house has the base before you can build the walls, the roof, and everything else. O1 is that good, solid base for EB1A, a green card for a talent, okay, for recognition. So that's number one. Number two, EB2 and a W. Of course, not all of you are going to get to the level of EB1A, which is very high, but always possible. But EB2 and a W could be the way to go. As long as you have the higher degree, exceptional abilities, and some idea that may help the US to develop, we can get you EB2 and a W. And the third one is a perm labor certification, EB2, EB3, from your current employer who really loved your work, your ethics, your professionalism, and want you to get the green card. Okay, so those three ways are the best. I'm a firm believer EB1A is the best because it's faster, it's the same base as O1, and we know how to improve those cases. The second is EB2 and a W. A few things need to line up for that to happen. And the third one is the easiest as a matter of doing things, but not the easiest as a matter of how long those things gonna take place. Okay? If EB1A, it's possible to get done within 6 months, file it, get approved, and start working on your green card through the adjustment of status. EB2 and a W will take a year and 4 months before we can start working on your green card after the approval of the case, and EB2, EB3 could take 3 years and up. Those are not the fastest visas to do. All right, let's move on. I'm a props artist and I have more than 10 years of experience over United Arab Emirates, well experienced in making sculptures. Am I eligible to get these visas? A person is making sculptures and he's been doing it for over 10 years in UAE, and this is an art, right? This is the art category. So we're talking about O1B visa and then switching to EB1A. I don't know if that particular person can get O1 visa because this is not enough. That question does not give me any information as to the recognition and achievement of that person. So for that person and all of you guys who want to know if you have a case on O1, EB1A, maybe even EB2 and a W, because like 10 years of experience, you know, that's maybe something alongside with EB2 and a W. You need to get through free evaluation of your case. What is free evaluation? This is a process where you answer questions and I get back to you within 2 days with all the answers to your burning questions. And most importantly, whether you have a potential in your case. And how to get that, Stanislav? Well, the links are below this video for talent visas, for national interest waiver visas. Fill out either or both so I could qualify you initially for one visa or the other. If I see the potential, I will invite you to the complex immigration planning. Does the USA government require proof of income or tax returns for O1 visa? And they do not. That's why O1 is also a startup visa for those of you with good ideas, with good business plans or technology or innovation to come in the US, because you can make your own company, your own employer. and you don't have to show the ability to pay, which you have to show with almost all other visas. And the last but not least, can a web designer apply for this visa? Repeat after me. My favorite mantra for EB1A, EB2NW, and O1 visas. Any good professional in the field can get a talent visa. Which one of three of those depends on a lot of factors, but that's not what the most important. The most important thing that any good professional in the field may get the talent visa, including the web designer, all right? And moreover, guys, I have the cases like that. So not only I can say that in theory, but I can also say it in practice, because I've done it. And you guys know, when Stanislav says something, he really means it. Now, get a free evaluation. That's step number one. Come to the complex immigration planning. The third step is to hire my company and the team who will be leading your case for the next 6 months. Otherwise, guys, drop your good questions, your thoughts, everything you think about this video. Let me know if you like this format, Q&As for particular type of visa, because if you do, I will be making more of these videos. Otherwise, my name is Stanislav Shamayev. I'm a lawyer of the future. Your future begins here. Good luck.